In this video, we'll be covering what wireframing is and how you can get started designing your own website or application. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Bellini, and I'm all about achieving financial independence through real estate investing and online business. So if you're new to the channel and you're looking to achieve financial freedom for yourself, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help me out, and I'll keep cranking out these videos. Wireframing is a very important part of the design process. Wireframes are a basic visual representation of the elements of a website or application. They help provide a clear overview of structure, layout, information architecture, user flow, functionality, and all intended behaviors for the website or application. To start this off, I want to go over why wireframing is important in the first place. Number one is wireframing helps bring clarity to a website or application's features, like what elements are going to be on the page. Is it going to be a logo? Is it going to be a video? Is it going to be text? You know, what on the page is going to provide the experience necessary for your user? Number two is wireframing is very user-focused. Usually you're trying to help the user achieve a certain result, and so you can test your designs to see if they successfully accomplish that task. Number three is they're quick and cheap to create. You can just grab a piece of paper and just start sketching away. The alternative is creating a pixel-perfect design for your whole website or application. And the problem with that is if you build this whole thing out and it doesn't, work well and people have issues, you have to go all the way back to the drawing board and start all over again and build it out, which is a huge waste of time and money. So before I show you some examples, I want to talk about wireframe fidelity. And there's three different fidelities. There's low, medium, and high. Low fidelity is going to be your basic pencil and paper. You just grab a stack of paper and start sketching out, all the interfaces of your website or application. You put the little box for a logo, some lines for text, a box for an image, very, very simple, basic stuff just to get the idea on paper, to get the ideas flowing. Second would be medium fidelity. That's where you can make things a little bit nicer. Actually maybe write in some text or use a software program to maybe put some basic images or basic stuff. And then high fidelity is going to be very, very exacting. There's not going to be color and stuff like that. It's going to be just still basic, but it's going to be very clean edges and very sharp and really nice looking. And it's the final stage before you actually start adding color and nice text and images and all that stuff. So if you're just getting started with wireframing, I would suggest just grabbing a pencil and some paper. Just do the super basic wireframing. This is going to get you started and get your idea on paper and moving forward. So I would say that's the best place to start, and then you can move into software to make it a little bit higher fidelity. And there's a lot of different programs out there. I'm sure you could search around and find something that would suit you. I'll recommend a few here so you can get started. First one is InVision Freehand. I've not used it, but it looks like it's a great program. I've used InVision in the past for other things, so that is a great option. Sketch is another one. Sketch is used for interface design, but it can be used for wireframing as well. But both of those may charge you. The last one I recommend here is Figma, and that's what I would recommend because it is free. And it's a great place to do anywhere from lower fidelity to really high fidelity or interface design. So I'll show you an example here on Figma. So here I am in Figma. On the Community tab, all you have to do is just click this little drop down and go to Community. And if you're looking to do wireframes, all you have to do is just type in wireframes here, hit search, and you'll have a whole bunch of wireframe kits to choose from here. And all you have to do is click on one, find one that you like, and then hit this duplicate button, and it'll actually open up in a new tab. And so here's an example of kind of a medium fidelity wireframe kit. So everything is grayscale, and that's the way you want it to be because you're not worried about colors and pictures and specific fonts and stuff at this point because you're just trying to get the main idea together first. So if you look at this, super basic, just basic boxes, text, some simple buttons, simple text and fields, search boxes, and imagery, very, very basic stuff here. And this is what kind of helps you get started in the right direction. And from this, you can actually build out examples. So here, this is kind of like a low fidelity, or I should say a medium fidelity mock-ups or wireframes here. So you can actually see how this functions from screen to screen. So that is kind of a medium fidelity mock-up here. And high fidelity is the same idea, but a lot more refined. See how there's like really nice rounded corners, there's drop shadows, everything is spaced really nice. Even the fonts are nice. They have some different grayscale for the fonts here to kind of help with hierarchy. And things look a lot sharper in this design here. And so this would be your high fidelity wireframing here. And what's cool is with Figma, you can actually put a little prototype together. So let's say I can actually click on prototype here, click on this guy here, and drag it over to this screen or whatever it may be. And that starts a little prototype. So I can actually hit the play button here, it'll open up in a new screen. And then let's say, you know, I'm testing this wireframe, I can actually click on this and boom, it goes to the next screen like I said. So excellent tool to help you build out your wireframes and actually test it out. So you can take this prototype and actually test it with one of your users to see if they accomplish the task that you hope they would accomplish. So this is why wireframing is so important. It's so much faster, it's cheaper, and you can actually save a whole lot of time and money in the end than having to like build it out and realize it doesn't work later down the road. So this is why wireframing is so important, and I would highly recommend that you do it if you're trying to build any website or application so to make sure it's more successful. So if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.